There's a fly in here. What's up, everybody? It's Patty coming at ya, P-H-A-T-T-I. Today we're going to be talking about emotional eating, or being emotionally hungry. There's a difference between physically hungry and emotionally hungry. So today we are going to talk about emotional eating and ways to stop that, because emotional hungry is very different from physically hungry. So let's do it. So first you gotta ask yourself, I'm gonna ask you some questions, and if you answer yes to any of these, you're an emotional eater. First question is, do you eat more when you're feeling stressed? Think about times you're stressed. Do you eat more then? Do you eat when you're not hungry or when you're full? Do you eat to feel better? To calm and soothe yourself when you're sad, when you're mad, bored, or anxious? Do you reward yourself with food? Do you regularly eat until you've stuffed yourself? Does food make you feel safe? Do you feel like food is a friend? Do you feel powerless or out of control around food? So think about those. If you answered yes to any of those, welcome to the Emotional Eaters Club. So, the main differences between emotional eating and being physically hungry, there's a few of them. Emotional hunger comes on suddenly, whereas physical hunger starts out, you're slightly hungry and you're like, all right. But emotional hunger hits you instant and feels overwhelming and urgent. Like, I have to eat now. I have to eat this now. I have to eat now, kind of thing. The urge to eat doesn't feel as dire or as demanding when you're physically hungry. When you're actually physically hungry, it's not like I have to eat and I have to eat now, unless you haven't eaten in a long time. But whereas an emotional hunger is something that just pops in your head and you're like, I have to eat that. I have to eat that. And I have to eat that now. That's emotional hunger right there. Emotional hunger craves specific comfort foods. So when you're physically hungry, everything sounds good. Anything sounds good. Even fruits and vegetables and everything like that sounds good. Whereas when you're emotionally hungry, there are certain specific things. And they're usually of the sweet kind, or the super salty, sweet, salty kind food. Treats, deliciousness. That's usually the emotional hunger. Emotional hunger often leads to mindless eating. Eating mindlessly, where you aren't really certain how much you're eating, you're just motion, pick it up, eat it, pick it up, eat it, pick it up, eat it. And you're not really aware that you're even eating it, and all of a sudden, boom, whoa, oh, my food's gone. And you are like, hey, that's not that's not all, I wanted more, kind of thing. Emotional hunger isn't satisfied once you're full. So when you're full and you get emotionally hungry, you still want it. You could stuff yourself solid and you would still be hungry when you're an emotional kind of hungry. You would not really hungry. You'd still be craving stuff and wanting stuff. Emotional hunger isn't located in the stomach. And physical hunger, you feel it in your stomach. there's like this pit and pain in your stomach and it's growling and you're like, ooh, I could eat something. Emotional hunger isn't that. It's more of a craving. And it just, like I said before, just pops in your head. Hey, I want this. I need this. I need this. And that's emotional hunger. It often also leads to regret, guilt, and shame. That's, I think, personally, is the worst part of an emotional hunger. Emotional hunger causes sadness. You eat it because you feel sad, but in the end, the sadness that you felt while you were eating is still there. It's just you feel more sad and more shame and guilt because of what you've eaten. So, I have some tips here as to how to help with emotional eating. Other than, an amazing one is have a accountability buddy. If you have a craving that you want something really bad, or you're feeling bored and you just eat when you're bored, talk to your accountability buddy. Say, hey, I'm really craving this right now. Please help me get my mind off of it. Because it's not so much that you're eating it, it's how you feel after you eat it. If you feel guilt for eating it afterwards, that's the bad part. That's the part that's going to hurt you the most. It's going to emotionally hurt you. And in my personal opinion, the most sure-proof way that you will not eat those emotional foods is if you don't buy them. Don't have them in your house. I mean, I know children love to eat the quick snack, easy food. It's easy to grab, it's easy to eat. But if you don't have it in your house, you can't eat it. So that is one of the best things you can do for yourself, is don't buy the comfort foods. Don't have it readily available for you. Another thing is, when you are going grocery shopping, make sure that you fill up the majority of your cart in the produce section and not so much as in the processed foods area in the center, because those are naturally obviously not as good for you, and they won't be as filling because of all the all the stuff that's in them, all the carbs and stuff that is in them to keep them preserved, make you not as full. So, make sure that you fill your cart with a lot of the produce. I mean, it doesn't stay as good as long, but you will feel just so much better when you eat those things. Come to the table with an appetite, but not ravenously hungry. It's just like, don't go grocery shopping hungry, because you'll just buy whatever you want, whatever sounds good, and at that time, everything sounds good. So, don't skip any meals, because you'll be super eager to eat during your dinner time, and then you'll just eat whatever you can, basically. So make sure you eat good small portions with regularly throughout the day, so that you're not feeling empty, or that you're not starving yourself to the point where your body's like, I need it and I need it now, kind of thing. Appreciate your food. That's a really good one. While you're eating, stop. Chew it. Put your fork down. Relax. Take a deep breath. Feel the taste. Taste the taste of the food in your mouth. Instead of just shoving more and more in there, take time to stop and to think, this is good. I like the way this tastes. It not only makes it so you eat less because you get fuller quicker, but it also makes it so that you're not forcing yourself to eat more food, basically. Because it takes approximately 20 minutes for you to feel full after you eat. So if you shove as much food as you can in there in that 20 minutes, you're going to get sick. And your stomach's going to expand. And then you're going to feel bad because you ate all that stuff, and then you're going to go eat more. So, take small bites and eat slowly, like I was talking about. Enjoy your food. Someone took a long time to make it, so enjoy it. Don't just tear it down all at the same time. It's like Thanksgiving dinner. It takes 3 days to prepare, but 20 minutes to eat? Lame. And my favorite one is don't deprive yourself. Don't. If you feel like your body actually seriously needs it that much, eat a little bit of it. Don't completely deny yourself of those things, because obviously the forbidden is what is wanted. So if you absolutely have to have it, have a little piece. Have a little piece. So you can taste it. So you can say, okay, I'm okay. I'll eat it. Not only that, but it can also help your body to... I know that when I've been on a serious, strict diet for a long time, if I kind of waver, like I get to have a cheat day, I find that I've actually lost weight. Because I'm not stressing out about it so much. I'm not stressing out about everything that I eat on my cheat days. Other than that, yeah, I stress out about it. But, and if you guys are emotional eaters, I know I am. I get bored and the first thing I do is go look in the fridge for something to eat. Or if I'm tired, I want to eat. It's really weird, I know. But, so, yeah. Emotional eating is normal. A lot of people eat emotionally. Whether it be you're sad or lonely or bored, or even if you're really happy and you reward yourself with food. I mean, food is an amazing reward. It will push people to do things that normally they wouldn't do. So make sure you use that power responsibly. And if you need an emotional eating partner, I'm here. Talk to me. Say, hey, Patty, I really want this. What are your suggestions? And if you guys know of any more ways to help with emotional eating, by all means, put them down. Comments. So, that's today's. A little bit of motivation for you and a little insight. Today was arms. My arms hurt. They're like jellos. Jiggly jellos. Oh well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This is Patty, P-H-A-T-T-I, coming at you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for future videos. I promise we'll be getting here into exercising real quick. We're going to be talking about routines, and we're going to be talking about what is the most efficient way to do something. They say if you want something done, but you want it done in an easy way, give it to a lazy, reliable person. It's the same thing with exercise. You want it to be effective with the least amount energy exerted. So, I love y'all, the bits and pieces. Thanks for watching. Share it with your friends. Let's get it out there. Deuces.